and we're live today.
What's up, everybody? It's Q and Chop, chopping it up.
My man QQ, how we doing, man?
I'm blessed, man. How about you? Glad to be here.
I mean, just chilling, working and, staying alive from this COVID. Keep training with the kids, working. How about you, man?
Man, blessed, man. Still teaching. I go into school every day. So, I don't want to fill out no extra paperwork. So I go into school every day, man, and teach from there. Sit at the big boy desk.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
Yeah, and do that, man. Then after that, come to my part-time and work there. They finally opened the community centers back up. So that's been a blessing and some extra flow of income. But, as us entrepreneurs are, man, we always got something brewing on the backside. So just waiting for that to come through, bro.
That's true, bro. That's true. You got to keep going. You got to keep hustling, Just because it's coronavirus and, man, you got to keep going, You got to make that bread somehow.
Man, you got to do it, man. And entrepreneurship the way, man.
It is.
And, man, it really is the only way, man, because you control what your flow of income, how hard you work. That controls the flow of income at the end of the day. When you're working under demand or, in any just regular type of business, you work hard, but sometimes you can get overlooked. And you don't get the promotion because there's 5 of y'all vying for that one spot.
That's right.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
But yeah, dog, I was telling it is the way to roll, but not everybody's shaped that way. Everybody just rather be secured and have that safe bet of income coming in every Friday. I was joking around with my friends last week, or was this week, and we were talking about it. Like, man, I just look because one of my friends gets paid the 6th and the 21st. He's like, man, I just look up for the 6th and 21st. That's paydays for them, And then I was telling them, I'm like, man, I got like 4 projects going on right now, and I haven't finished any of them because they're still working on them. But that means I'm not getting paid yet,
Right.
Friday, I still gotta pay my people,
Right.
Finish or not finish, I still have to pay them, And it's all right. I get it. I understand, and it's not for everybody. But if you decide to do it, it'll pay off, like dividends, it's like an investment, The more you invest on it and the more you look at it, that you save, you lean in, to it. I end up, 10 years from now, you have a big, so basically, like I remember when I was doing my first stocks, right, a couple years ago. I saw my dividends were like 10 cents, 20 cents, $1, $2. But the more I kept growing at it, I kept pushing at it, and moving and leaning it. Over 5 years now, 6 years, it's a big change now. Same thing goes for entrepreneurship, You start your business very small, but you keep pushing at it, you keep learning. 5 years from now, you're still in business, it's going to be a good change. It's going to be a big change.
Right, man. But what do you think it is that people don't have it anymore? Why they don't take that step? Because you said it's an investment in yourself. People invest in other things. People might invest in like a stock market and other things, but they don't invest in themselves. Why do you think that is, Chop?
Safety net. People rather be safe than sorry. And I don't blame them, I don't blame them at all. Trust me, when COVID hit, I lost a lot of my jobs. I lost a lot of my projects that's gonna go on. Like I lost like 3 big projects that were gonna be 6 months long each. So they came back to me and said, "Hey, can you do it for half?" And I'm like, "No, I can't." Let me say I'm paying, like basically paying it for myself. I'm paying for your work, basically.
Right, and you think people are not ready for that stress? They don't.
Nah.
They don't want to have to make those big time decisions, them big boy decisions.
No. People should like I always tell myself and everything. Just try it out once. Anything. It could be anything. Like I told myself I wanna be in a boxing match one night. One day, just for one. I want to train for 6 weeks and fight an amateur fight. One time, and that's it. And then next thing I know, I'll go do something else. You know, I want to try something one time, and if I like it, you know, I'm gonna keep going.
Right.
And same thing goes for business. You know, I tried the business out. You know, my first business, I tried it, and I didn't succeed at all. But I learned from the business itself that I'm okay. This is why they're wrong, or this is why they're right. And then you keep pushing forward.
Right. Yeah, I definitely feel that. And it's kind of like a trial and error type of thing,
Yeah.
essentially.
But what really made me become more of entrepreneurship, more wise, is I worked so much for the companies I used to work for, or for the bosses I used to have, that I didn't get that respect back at all. Like I wanted just respect back, you know.
Right.
Respect me as, you know, tell me thank you, you know, tell me, hey man, you're doing a good job. Here's a bonus. Or I just wanted some satisfaction, I guess. You know,
I mean,
I was yeah.
that respect goes a long way, and to be acknowledged goes a long way as well. And that's
Yeah.
what you want.
Well, we're human, you know. We
Right.
we want to be known as, we want to be treated well, you know, get respect. And you know, when someone gives you a compliment, you know, you kind of want more compliments back, you know.
Right.
Like, hey, Q, hey, you've been working out. It makes you feel good, right? When people say, "Yo, man, you look good, man. You've been working out. You've been at the gym, shooting hoops or whatever, you know." Like you want that. You want that more and more and more.
Right.
And for me, it was just I was working my butt off for people that didn't kind of respect that, or just took advantage of it. But now as a business owner that I am, I see it firsthand. But then when that route was going towards me to my employees, I look back and I'm like, oh crap, I'm messing up.
Okay, so
Let me
I was about to ask you that. So you had to step back and self-analyze and was like, okay, I'm turning into the person that I hated when I used to work.
right.
So you had to check yourself. At what point did you realize that? When did you come to that realization?
When certain employees were not giving their all, or they were questioning me a lot. Like they were questioning me like every detail that I did. You know, I feel weird. I'm like, I'm not used to this at all. You know, I'm not used to you know, I'm not used to people coming at me like be like, yo, what's up? Like, or what's up with this? And I'm like, that's weird. I'm like, I remember those questions. I asked those questions, you know?
Right.
And then it just made me change and evaluate myself, you know. I'm like, yo, I'm going the same path that the bosses were doing when I was working, you know. And I have to evaluate myself, you know. It hurts. Sometimes it hurts because it's greediness, but at the same time, it's human nature too, you know. You just gotta check yourself.
Right. It's like you think it's the power, and not to say power in the bad word, but the position you're in that, you know, after being in there a while, you know, you expect people to do it a certain way, you know, because you feel like it's kind of yours. You made it your baby in a sense, even though you might have started the business, but you in that leadership role, and this is something you care about. So you made it your baby,
Power is one of those. Yeah, power. But for example, when you were this summer, when you were the head guy, head honcho for the camp, you felt power, didn't you?
right?
And there were some days that you're like, I'm not taking shit.
Yeah. Facts.
But some people just overtake it.
Right.
They're right or wrong with it.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta self evaluate and be like, yo, I'm taking this for granted, you know. And so I'm gonna need those people.
Right. And I seen it firsthand, man, when I went to college. You know, I went to the Citadel. So that military experience, man, you know, them sophomores, after going through that freshman year or knob year, bro, you know, because we go through that hell for all those 9 months.
Of course.
And then that sophomore year, you know, those kids want to give it right back. And they try to go harder than what happened last year. So I seen a lot of that, man. And that taught me a lot about leadership as well. And going to get it in relationships and people, because after that, you know, you going so hard, but after that, we're supposed to be friends. But you know, you I mean, you've been wilding on me freshman year, but now you don't understand that kind of creates a distance in our relationship, and it could have been something better than that.
Of course, and then I had to reevaluate him and that stuff. I'm like, yo, I'm becoming who I didn't want to become. And I just changed myself. Hey, I'm just gonna respect them more. They still gotta follow the directions that someone gives them. They still gotta be on time and all that. But now what I do is, if I have ability to go out and get them lunch, or pay them early, or pay them a little bit more, I'll do it.
Right.
Hey man, here's another $100. You did it. You were sweating your butt off this week, like that. Like those $100 might not be a lot for a business owner, but for someone like average Joe, those $100 can help out pay a week of gas, a week of groceries for the family, Pampers, whatever.
Man, that creates loyalty too. You do stuff like that, man, they're going to stay loyal to you. They're going to want to be on your side. They're going to keep bringing people to you. Like, I have a great boss. Hey, come work for me. That's more people. That's more expansion. That's more work. They're like, okay, now they're like, oh, we have a great company because we have a great boss. That brings them a lot more income, man. That's great. And that's what, I think that's what leadership is all about. You got to be able to scold and be able to be tender at the same time.
Yeah. And it's a trial and error, and you got to work on it. And like the beginning, we talk about dividends, right? The small acts you do with your employees, the longer it goes, the more the loyal they become. That lunch that you give them, or you took them at the lead, or you give them an hour break, or leave them home, let them go home early a day or two. If you keep doing that in and out without pushing it, without kind of forcing it, like, yo, I'm trying to be nice. You have those bosses or people they're becoming like fake nice.
Right.
Just because they want, hey, I did all this for you guys. I did all this for you guys.
Right.
Now you guys become loyal to me now. Nah, how does it become natural? And it takes time. It takes time to learn.
Yeah, man, most definitely. I think as long as you be genuine and be yourself, genuinely be yourself, you shouldn't really have too many problems. Unless you're just genuinely a bad person or a mean person, you shouldn't have any problems. When you try to fit the bill of what other people think you should be like, or what you think, like maybe you've seen on a movie or a TV show, or a boss from another job, what you think that might fit. But you got to understand your people as well. And what they like and what they don't like, and how you can reach them.
Yeah, that's the way that's the way you gotta do it. You gotta out there and talk to them about it. I'm gonna tell you guys an example. I got a text from a company, a supervisor. We just started working with them probably a week or two, a month, maybe a month. And they're getting those jobs, so I was keeping my people more busy, And I texted them, hey, what's the schedule for next week, right? But the people texted me, the guy texted me back or emailed. I think he emailed me back. It's like, hey, Christian, we at work, but we're not gonna supply no more work because you're not humble enough, or you treat your employees wrong. And then I'm like, what? Like that? Like, that's not me. I'm like, I just took him to eat yesterday and I spent $150,
Right.
Like $150 could be literally like my week of expense for food, like my groceries,
Right.
I just spend that on one day, one lunch. And then I went back to my employee, to my head supervisor for my employees. I'm like, hey, have I been disrespectful to you guys? I just went back to check. They're like, no, you're being good to us. You brought us lunch almost every day. You have work for us. You're being awesome. No, and I'm like, that's weird because I had a supervisor from the supervisor telling me that I'm not humble and I don't treat my people right, and I'm like, I want to get it down to I wanted to get down to the butt of this, Um, and then all it was that they didn't want to offer me no more work. That's basically it. They didn't want to.
Right.
They probably found someone cheaper to do stuff for them.
Right.
But that gave me thoughts about myself again. Like, like, am I not humble enough? Like, am I overreacting? Like, am I becoming the wrong boss again? Like what's up? Like, like. But then the next day, I had a meeting with them. I'm like, hey, I had this. I told them, I had this email going on. They sent me from wherever company, right? Telling me that I'm not humble enough, or I don't disrespect you guys. I'm like, do you guys agree with this? It's like, speak up now. We could change stuff.
Right. We can talk.
We can talk about it.
Right.
And everybody was on board. Like, no, man, you're giving us work every day. You give us a paycheck every day, every week. You took a seat. Like, for example, hey, you took us the night before. Tea. Dinner. And not many people do that. And I'm like, okay, just checking myself. And then I got to the bottom of it that I talked to the head supervisor of that company. They're like, yo, man, our budget doesn't allow us for you to work for someone. Like, you're kind of expensive.
Yeah, you're doing too much. You're doing too good.
Yeah, you do. You have a good. We can keep it busy, but you gotta lower down your rate.
Right.
So I'm like, why? So why? I'm like, why do you guys have the supervisor tell me about this? Just be straight with me, Like,
yo, trying to beat around the bush, yeah.
Yeah, and then they tell me, hey, we talked to them about it, no disrespect at all, and no hurt feelings. I'm like, yo, no hurt feelings, just be straight up with me,
I think that's how you prevent your dividends when you do stuff like that, because then you start messing up your character, you're messing up your name. Your name is attached to flaky. That's not something you want in the business world. Like, okay, because networking is key. You go talk to somebody, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I know him." Like, I don't know, man. He flaked on me, man. Even if it's one time, first impressions is everything.
Of course, And then that's why I always try to do my first impression. Like, say, if a company comes, a big company, to me, hey, Christian, we got this certain job for you. The first job that they gave me, I would do 100% on it, 120%. So they know what's our standards are.
Mm-hmm.
And then we keep it at that level, So, but yeah, you gotta keep that level, You gotta keep.
Yeah, I think that's the key too, man. Keeping it at that level. But the way to do that is to is to be humble though, and to know that you're not there that you want to be, where you want to be yet. That you still have more to go. And if you don't believe that, if you get out of humbleness in that area, then you're gonna fall for real. You're gonna be stagnant. You're not gonna grow, because there's always ways to learn. I don't care if you're the richest man, I don't care if you're the smartest man. There's always something to learn. There's always a way to grow.
Of course, you're gonna be humble yourself, and you gotta know when you're messing up and not. You have to, as a human being, you have to know. Like, you have to know that you're messing up. And you have to realize that,
Right.
But
self-analyzation.
Of course, you just gotta work on it and keep going at it.
Yeah, man. And also another way to do that is, I believe, if you write it down and put it on your wall, make it plain, make the vision plain, something that you can see every day. That's,
of course, that works.
That's, something that help you get dividends, something that help you keep on grinding and get that work back. And it also help you keep believing and keep hope that good things are to come, because being an entrepreneur, man, it is kind of scary. It can be, it is a lot of ups and downs. Like you were just saying, COVID. I mean, construction. I mean, everybody was stopped for a minute, man. I mean, everything, me training the kids, man, stop. No gyms open, So,
of course.
I mean, things stop, but what else you going to do? What's next? Are you going to stop, or are you going to go get it? So you guys go keep going to get it. And like I said, it's always something to learn. You got to keep your mind open. And there's something always there to dive into. something's always there. You just got to be ready for it.
You know, you just gotta be ready for it and jump at it. You know, you gotta go out there. You know, like we said before, water that plant. You know,
Water that plant.
water that plant and much a grow. You know, and you had to, as a business owner for any business at all, always find new ways how to succeed yourself. You know, make yourself a little bit easier for you. You know, like for the last month, I've been trying to see what can I do to eliminate waste time.
Mm-hmm.
Waste time for me is stuff that, you know, like if I'm going to an estimate or something like that, right? What am I wasting time on? Like when I get there, talk to the customer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I'm there, you know, I usually waste time on trying to get my notebook or stuff. So what I do now is I have an iPad where I can take pictures and notes together. You know, I have my tape measure, I have whatever I need on my ladder, so I'm ready to go, like no waste time.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm back in my office, I would have no waste time neither. You know, I want to just sync everything from my iPad to my computer, just sync it up, so I know what I'm doing. And then if I gotta go get lumber or talk to about people for roofing and all that, I have the materials already needed. So I get that quote. Get my quote done already for how much time it's going to take for us to do it, and we do it. And then this time, it actually took up like average or waste time that I've taken away is probably like an hour. Like I eliminated an hour of wasting my time on things that I could have done before. Then I've now learned that, okay, I can do this stuff quicker now and more efficient. And it looked more professional too.
I like that, man. That's a really good thought. That's something to think about. Something to chew on. Waste time.
Yeah. Like it's like the small dividends will help out with efficiency. You know, it's like not everything that dividends means is like how much money I'm going to end up making. Is how proficient you are and how efficient you can be at your job time. So that efficiency one day converts to dollars because you're not wasting so much time.
Right. And sometimes that conversion of dollars, man, takes longer than you think it will.
Yes, but if you keep going, keep doing it, keep adding stuff to your business, to your to your agenda, you're like stuff how to improve yourself. Like this whole month, I've been trying to see what can I improve on the waste time. You know, like I don't want to wait, or I don't want to just go my notebooks or go do this, go do that. I want to be efficient, ready, you know, and that's helped out a lot. And you just gotta do it. Like we talked about it before the show, you know, just do it,
right?
Because it will work or will not work,
right? But you never know unless you do it. And,
amen to that, brother.
And sometimes it's just too early to tell. Sometimes when you start it, and you might think it's not working, but it's only been a month. You know, it's too early to tell. You don't know. You just gotta keep grinding. And I think sometimes I don't know. You can't really give a specific date on how long to wait for a business to matriculate. You know, and something to manifest. You don't really have a true timetable because man, every business is different. But sometimes I'm just saying you just gotta wait it out. Let it keep grinding and put your head down, keep grinding. So
that's true.
Right now in the process, man, I don't even got to tell you, bro. I just about to get this coffee business off the ground, e-commerce. I start selling coffee on e-commerce. So get Journey Coffee. So I'm about to get that off the ground.
Talk to us a little more about it. You know, what's it gonna be? The coffee, but you're gonna be like brick and mortar, or you're gonna be selling coffee beans.
So it's gonna be the coffee granulates that you get beans too.
Right.
But yeah, the coffee granulates that you can pour in the little thing and drink it. You know, I'm not really a coffee drinker, but I'm about to get into it. And the cigars, you know how it goes.
Hey.
So, but when we chose Journey Coffee because man, we want to take you on a journey with the coffee. Meaning, like as an entrepreneur, man, you always go on places. You know, sometimes you need your coffee. You gotta keep awake, keep drinking. Or either you're a musician or whatever you want to do, whatever it is, you taking a journey, and it's going to take you on a journey with that coffee, man. And you're going to take it for each step, each landmark. I'm thinking of some ideas of how I'm going to present it. I'm going to have a mission and vision statement soon. So, but I'm saying it's opportunities all around the corner, man. Everybody drinks coffee. So
Right.
why not getting into the coffee bean?
And just do it. You know, it might work. It might not work.
It might not work.
It might work though. It might become the best coffee stuff you drink. You know. So one thing that we gotta do, right, is just do it.
Right. And like you said, it might be the best coffee you ever had, and everybody loves it.
Right. Or it'd be the worst idea ever, and you have the next opportunity now.
Right.
You learn something new.
And it's e-commerce, so it's a low overhead cost.
Of course.
So Shopify $30 a month. A domain. Daggone what, $7 a month, or you could pay in advance. You know how that go.
Yeah.
So. Man,
small steps, brother. Small steps.
Yeah, small steps, man. But it's gonna be something. It's like, so how we podcast, and it's got the perfect platform, because we do video sometimes, and I'm about to start doing video podcasts for the other one, and just have the coffee mug right there. Start selling paraphernalia too. I mean, I'm telling you, man.
There we go. Man, I've been thinking about some ideas for Q and Chop, man, for selling them some merch.
Yeah, bro. We some t-shirts, man. We got the logo and everything already, man. So we be smooth.
For real, man. Yeah, we got the logo. So, but stuff like that, you just gotta do it, because it might work, it might not work.
Right.
But everything live, you just gotta do it.
Right. But it's gonna be good branding for us, man. I think we should have been did it, honestly, but we'll get on it.
We get on it soon. Trust me, though. I've been working on it, so
yeah.
So just wait for us, guys, listeners. The merch is coming soon. Merch coming soon.
You already know. Get your t-shirts, your hoodies.
There you go.
You already know we here. Come see me on the basketball court or the soccer field.
There you go. But like back to what we were saying about, you just do it, right? Just do it doesn't mean just in the business wise. But I'm not saying that just for entrepreneurship. Like, if you want to learn how to play an instrument, just do it. Learn. Right. Go out there. There's thousands of instruments that you can play. You want to learn to play? You want to learn how to talk Spanish or Portuguese, French? Just do it. Mm-hmm. Why are you hesitating about it?
Right.
You got no time no, just do it. You will always find time.
Right. Just about to say, if you really want to do it, you're gonna find time. If you really want to do it, you'll find time.
Like I heard people say, I want to go to the gym again, or I want to go to the gym, I'm weighing weight and all that. So what's stopping you? Time, COVID. It's okay. You could do some push-ups at home. You could go for some laps. Just do it. Just do it.
So and I had a question for you, Chop, man. Am I wrong for getting angry for people that don't think of the next step? Like you said, the gyms are not open, but I can do push-ups at home. Some people stop at the gyms are not open. Like you just said.
I feel like that's just they just don't want to do it. It's like a barrier for them, like, to not to do it. So it's like, okay, it's like the gyms. I'm not going on. Or an excuse for not drinking water enough.
Right.
Hey, man, Coke is right there for 99 cents. Water costs $1.50. I'm like, okay, and like,
that don't make no sense. You can get water out the faucet if you really want.
Yes. It's not like we have perfectly good water lines out here. It's like we're not like in some third world countries where you get water, you might have like E. coli. Like, no, like we get good at drinking water.
Right,
from your faucet, and we are privileged to have that, and people take that for granted. It's just, but just do it. I mean, it's like anything in life. If you want to start, a clothing line, a shoe brand, or become a designer, or become a photographer, or become a freelancer or something, just do it. Like, there's no reason why not to do it, And that aggravates me sometimes. But people, like you said, like that next step, like, okay, the gyms are closed, okay, and start doing some jumping jacks, get your heart rate up, do some planks, go do some sprints, go buy some cheap weights, You don't have to buy the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. No, you could probably get tired the same amount of tiredness with a 10-pound weight.
Right.
You know, it's just people having excuses for not like, nah, hey, Q, nah, man, nah, bro, I ain't doing it. You know,
I can't do it.
I can't do it. You know, I gotta wait for COVID to finish.
Right, but think about it. That 10-pound weight, you could do a lot, man. A lot of body weight stuff, but just an extra little bit of weight, man. And it gets you right. It gets you toned. And like unless you're trying to be a football player or playing sports, you ain't like you're trying to get crazy bulk or a bodybuilder, man. That's all you need right there. You could do squats with it. You could do lunges with it. I mean, you could do jumps with it. You know, all that stuff, man. So like you said, it's just excuses, man. And I think that's the biggest pitfall, man, for a lot of people that want to be entrepreneurs or that are entrepreneurs or people that are in business and all, or just the business and all in life.
That they want to say and they post stuff online. You know, I got big things coming soon. And then they'll be like, yo, what's going on? What's happening? Nah, man, you know, the money's not right. Right. My credit sucks or COVID hits or excuses, bro. Excuses. I started a new business in COVID, like midlife crisis COVID. Right. I started business, you know, and I'm making money off of it.
Right.
You know,
that's one of my biggest pet peeves, man. Just that excuses, bro. Just like you can do it, man. Just go get it.
It's like a homegirl, you know. Lisa Ayala said, you know, just do it. You got to go out there. She was getting tired of people just going behind her back or, you know, not treating her well, and she did it. You know, she just took the idea of a cleaning business and she just ran with it. Now
right.
I think it's almost a year now that she has the business. So, you know,
making money.
She's making money now. You know, it's childish for people to say I can't do it unless you physically can't because you just got hurt or a wreck or you got sickness. Okay, yes, I give you that. But people that are technically fine, you know, all 10 fingers and 10 toes are working, you know, come on, guys, you know, like, just do it. Like Nike says, just do it.
Right, most definitely. Yeah, bro.
It's crazy how people are, you know, the laziness, you know, of just sitting on your couch and just like you just gonna go like chill and like, yo, I'm relaxed, you know.
Right.
Like that government money's coming in, so I think the government money's, I think it's stopped already. But you know, for a long time, you know, people didn't want to work, man. They were getting $800 checks.
Right, they get comfortable, man, and the unemployment was up to $600 a month, a week.
People were getting comfortable.
And I think that's the reason not more businesses opened up during COVID because they gave them now $600. You just making $2,400 a month off of the government, not doing nothing, chilling.
So you know that you know I'm not messing around. I took the only money I took from the government this month was the stimulus check, the $1,200. That's it. I did not take no unemployment. I can't take unemployment in the first place. But I took no money from anybody, no nothing. You know, the government actually just sent me the check. You're like, okay, I got it, okay. But I didn't go apply for checks unless people needed that, you know, because they have families of 4 or 5 or kids that are going to school and you literally didn't work. Okay, get that. But if you're like 20 from 20 to 35 and you just receive that money, guys, come on, man. You gotta be you can't be that lazy now. You gotta work. You gotta do something. Get that bread. Because you know, we will come to one age. We will go to an age that you can't work, and you're like, oh man, I should have saved that money I had when I was younger, or did this or did that. You know,
right?
Or if you had a $1 million idea, and you're like, actually, my couch feels good right now, and I'm eating ice cream. You know, I rather just do this. I'll do it next week. People always tell me that stuff. You know, hey man, you know, let's do this. Have $1 million deal. Let's do this. I'm like, okay, well, start giving the business plans on that, and let's see what's gonna happen. Nothing, bro. I give him 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Nothing.
Because it's easy to talk about it, bro. It's easy to talk about it. It's just not easy to do it. Because at one point I was like that, man. I wanted to do a lot of stuff. Back in the day, I remember in 10th grade, man. I'll never forget. I always say I wanted to be an NBA player. I want to go to college, all that stuff, man. But I wasn't really putting the work in. I was more of a video game player and all that stuff. So one day I was in AAU practice, man, and coach was like, man, faith without works is dead. You got a faith, you want to be anything, but if you don't put the work in, it's dead, man. It's over. You're not going to be anything. And I thought about that. I was like, yo, for real? That's real.
For real. For real.
Right, for real. That summer going into junior year of high school, bro, ever since then, I ain't never stopped not working hard, bro. I mean, I ain't never stopped working hard. Yeah, I ain't never stopped working hard. I promise you.
Yeah, because you gotta keep working at it, you know. You gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep grinding. You gotta keep showing it. You gotta show a legacy of yours, you know.
Right.
And the
it's
small
all about
dividends,
legacy.
Yeah. And the small dividends will pay off later in life. Trust me, man. Trust me.
Yeah. Because then you 40 or you 35 maybe. You whatever 35, 40. You got these set businesses, bro. You ain't working for nobody but yourself. You can travel. You can go to all your kids' games. You can coach. You can do all this free time, man. You can take care of your wife, your girl, whatever you at, situation you in. It's a beautiful situation to have that money. I mean, to be comfortable.
So just give an example today. Today, I'm gonna give you my schedule today. I woke up. I went to go the car wash my car. I went to the bank, gave myself $20. I went to go get some Chick-fil-A. Then I went back home, chilled out, watched some YouTube videos, and people working for me. So,
and that money's still coming in on Friday.
Yeah, it's coming in. So
on Friday.
And now we're doing podcasting now, so I don't have to be out there. I base my week. I schedule my week efficiently, so I could do the most bulky stuff, the most important stuff, early the week, so I can have easier, weekend or whatever. Or sometimes I'm working. Like for the last month, I've been working almost every day, even on Sundays. Out there.
Why is that?
Because I gotta chase the cheddar. The cheddar, boy. I gotta chase that cheddar.
You gotta chase the cheddar.
The work's there. They gave me the contract for it. I said, okay, let's do something. And my boy's like, I told my boy, yo, you don't work Sunday? I give you an extra $5 an hour, or $10 an hour, more than what I make now for that Sunday. They're like, yo, let's do it. So I take one of my guys with me. It's pretty simple stuff that I have for those couple of Sundays that I did work. And they're happy. I paid $150 for the day. I made a little bit, but they work. They're happy. They're working. Right. And I'm with them right there.
Right. That's what you need. You want employees that are happy.
No, and they're willing to work on Sunday for me. They're willing to work for Sunday. So not everybody's not willing to work Sundays, but the ones that are, they're gonna get compensated for it.
Right.
I don't have to compensate at all. If I want to be a bad boss, I won't compensate them at all. But because I try to treat them well, I'll pay them extra money for it.
Yeah, I think that's good, man. Because like you said, Sunday's a chill day. It's supposed to be a chill day. We're supposed to be relaxing.
It's God's day.
It's God's day, and some football, some basketball.
Yep.
And nobody wants to be at work on Sunday to keep it hot. But like you said, if you do it, man, you should. And that's good, man. That's a good leadership, I believe. Because like you said, not everybody's doing it anyway, so it's only a select few.
Right. And then people that want to work for me on Sunday, they take advantage out of it, So, we work half day and they get full day work. They get full day paid, basically, So for me, it's a win-win. It doesn't matter if I do work or not, For the last month, I've been working every day. Luckily today, I had a chill day because I was able to schedule today kind of off day. Because literally, actually, I was supposed to work today. I had a job today, but it got canceled for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just switch my days off,
Right. And it's that easy when you're an entrepreneur and you can control your time.
And sometimes it goes opposite, sometimes it goes horribly bad, but you work through it. Some days it'll be easier, some days it'll be harder, but you gotta be out there. You gotta do it.
Yeah, I think and another benefit of dividends and going to get it now is that you control your time in the future. You just control your time, man. You want to be in control of everything you can be. You don't want to be on somebody else's dime, somebody else's time.
That's true, brother. Hey, QQ, where can our listeners find us at, man?
Man, QandChopPodcast.com. And all the social media, Q and Chop at Q and Chop. Check us out, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Guys, look us up. Hit us on Twitter, Facebook, on our website, QandChopPodcast.com. Hit us up, QandChop@gmail.com if you got any questions. My people from India, I like you. You guys are listening to us every day.
Appreciate it.
That mad love, out there. We're working on a guest from India, so just give me time and give us some little time, and I'll get you guys a special guest, Q, any last remarks before we head out?
India, hit us up. Anybody over there, hit us up. Come over there. I know y'all got some business over there. I know y'all do. Come hit us up. We're going to do a podcast. We could do that. That's love. Man, just imagine 10, 20 years from now, you look back and it's like, I wish I had a. I just wish I did it because it was right there on the tip of my mind. It was the tip of my fingertips. I wish I had did that business. I wish I had started it. I wish I went for that girl. Whatever it is, I wish I had. You don't want to be in what my dad calls it, the wisher club. I wish I had a.
I wish.
I wish. You don't want that. It's a silent
killer.
It's a silent killer because it's gonna burden you. You're gonna think about it for a long time. You don't want that. Start it. Go get it. Go be successful. I promise you, it's around the corner if you just go get it. You could be anything. You could do anything if you put your mind to it and work hard. You can be anything. You can do anything. You just put your mind to it and work hard.
Man, that's some great stuff you said, man. It is. I wish club is a silent killer. You don't want to be in your deathbed and be like, I wish I could have. Just do it. You're young. You're healthy. Do it.
Do it.
Q. See you the next time, brother.
Hey, man. Stay blessed.
Stay blessed, guys. See you to the next one.
Let's get it.